Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, I'm meadsy69. Welcome back to some Hold My Beer. Yes, we've got another episode of Hold My Beer, some OP replays, and today we've gone for some fast tanks, some mobility, some mediums, and a light tank. So we do have a Sheridan game for you next, and we have a T62. Now, of course, the T62 is known to be a fantastic tank. It's got armor profile, it's got a turret, like a very good turret, it's got gun depression, it's got DPM, it's got speed, it's got just about everything you need for a decent medium tank. And it is on Fool's Creek. Now, the enemy only have one medium tank compared to one medium and a light tank. So these two guys could rush base A. Considering the heavies, or a heavy has been spotted by base C with the other team, they could rush base A and then maybe get to the middle or even get behind the enemy team. I can't see that the team coming, the red team coming now this way, especially with 3 tank destroyers as well. The Sheridan up there hasn't spotted anything, so the most likely is they are going to be around that side of the map. But the T62 has actually just been spotted, and so has the Sheridan. Where are they getting spotted by? I mean, who spotted them? Now, it does now, looking at the mini map, yes, there was 1 or 2 tanks spotted, but there is nobody spotted else. And look at this, the enemy team have really just tricked them. The Sheridan is in now all sorts of problems, so fair play to the enemy for coming this way, and maybe spotting that coming this way will clear the medium tanks. And now this is where the rest of his team should be rushing the other heavy and the other TD there. So the T62 manages to get out, the Sheridan is getting out, but he's very, very low hit points, and there goes the waffle on his team as well. So straight up, well played for the enemy there. A really, really good push on the left side of the map. Totally unexpected. And usually when that happens, the Sheridan or the medium tanks gets absolutely deleted, and then you get raged at. But there was nothing really that was their fault. They didn't expect for the heavy tanks and the TDs to all go that side of the map. And sometimes that happens, and you've just got to deal with it. If you get wrecked, you've just got to deal with it, hold your hands up, and well played to the enemy team. But it's not over. The T62 is not having none of it. He does manage to get away with only losing minimal amount of hit points. And now I love the fact that also he's not looking at running away completely, going around the other side of the map. He's looking at staying on this ridgeline and farming these heavy tanks. So it is now a 5 versus 5, and he's able to farm a little bit of damage from this E100. The E100 has just taken a lot of damage, and there goes the Yo. So it is now a 4 versus 5. Now, going for the Object 263 is a great option because he has DPM, he has armor, he has speed, and now going for that 263, it's kind of left this E100 isolated all on his own. And when you're in a T62 with the DPM that you've got, of course there are other tanks around helping him as well, but I love the fact that he's just going for the track shots as well. He's just keeping him in position, and there's literally nothing this E100 can do. He does get shot from the 50 TP though, so he does have to be very, very careful. So now it is a 3 versus 3. Look at this Jag Tiger, look at the E4. They have gone full guns blazing, and they are going to pay the ultimate price there, because there goes the Jag Tiger, very good DPM, and now it just leaves the E4 over that side of the map. And I love the E4 as well. Like, the E4 was ignoring the IS-7. You could just see his gun trying to aim for the T62 because he knew he was the most dangerous target. So now it is the IS-7 is about to die. Unfortunately, the T62 won't be able to get around in time to clear this E4. But now he should go for the E4. Ignore the 50 TP because the E4 is on a reload. And again, if he's going for the track shots, he should be able to keep him in position, and he's got the speed to be able to deal with him. And I love the fact that he does exactly that. The E4 is now a one shot. Is he going to get shot now? He's looking at staying, and the E4 misses his shot, and again he pays the ultimate price. Now it's just the 50 TP versus the T62. Now the 50 TP does have hit points, so this T62 will have to get some damage before he can sort of rush him. He's got plenty of time. There is 700 supremacy points, and he's going for it. He can see that the 50 TP is not in the best of positions. He's in the open, and he does miss his shot. And because of that one missed shot, the 60 TP, the 60 T62A has the DPM now to deal with this guy. He can even take a shot, and he can even take another shot, but he doesn't need to. He's going to bring it down to a one shot. He is shooting heat, but by then it's game over. He is going to take another shot. As long as he doesn't bounce this shot, it will be game over. So very, very good game. I didn't think it would be a win from the start because the enemy played it really, really good. They sort of countered their mediums, and yeah, that was actually a really good play. But the T62 did a very good job in getting out of there without losing too many hit points. And he ended the game on 8,305 damage with 4 kills as well. So well done, War278 from the Cats clan on the Asia server, I believe. A very, very good game. Next up, we're going to have the Sheridan Sidewinder, and this time it is on Castilla, driven by Arrow Path. We're just going to call him Arrow. So of course I like this map. I really like this map, but the problem is there is 3 tank destroyers. So when there is a lot of tank destroyers, it does become kind of like a campy map. But of course it's again, just like the other team, the other game we watched, it's 1 medium and a light tank versus 1 medium. So they should be able to take this side of the map, and I'm expecting the enemy to go towards C, but that doesn't always go to plan, as we've just seen the last game. Now the enemy mediums, or the enemy medium and the heavies, or the tank destroyers, could counter this and go this way. Sniper will be on C, probably, but what are the enemy doing? What is his team doing? No one is heading towards base C. They're all in the middle, and they're all heading this way. So, I mean, the T62 is like gone, absolutely gone. And that now, because of that T62, it's left the Sheridan on his own against this T54, and no one spotted on the C map, or the C side of the map. So where are the enemy, and what the hell is his team doing? I love the fact that he is heading back towards here, and he's bringing the T54 to his team. So at least he's doing something good from a bad team. So that's a very good play. Very, very good play, bringing that T54 to his team. Unfortunate HE shot there. But he does get lucky with the T54 missing, and the Mushin can't really miss that shot. So at least there goes the medium tank, and a lot of the other team now have been spotted. You've got the IS-7 up there, you've got another tank on the hill, but yeah, the Sheridan doesn't have the best of penetrations, and of course it's doesn't have the best of armor profiles either. I mean, it's got very troll armor for the tank it is. You can actually bounce shots, but yeah, you can't really rely on the bounces, and especially when there's still 3 tank destroyers that haven't been spotted. The heavies have been spotted, but where are these tank destroyers? Now the enemy are capping C, so now would be a perfect opportunity to start capping base A. You can see the minimap there, all 3 heavies were spotted, and it just leaves the 3 tank destroyers unknown right at the minute. But he has capped C. He is capping C, and sorry, he is capping A, so that will sort of at least stop the points for the enemy team going up massively. But the tank destroyers, I mean, there's 1 tank destroyer there that's been spotted, the Badger, but there's still 2 other tank destroyers. Now if he gets on the middle here, this is a great position to get some cross damage, but because the IS-7 is around there as well, he's probably going to bounce. He's probably going to open the Sheridan, so the Sheridan can't stay unspotted. Now, usually when a medium tank or a light tank is in this position, getting some side shots from the tanks on the hill, it's annoying because no one spotted them, and you don't know where they're shooting them from. So at least now the Waffle's been spotted, so he is going to load up the HE, and he does get a nice shot. Look at that! Goodbye, Waffle. He gets spotted, and he is gone. He is gone. One shot from him, one shot from the Death Star, and there goes the waffle. So the Sheridan is, I mean, it's still a very good tank. The only downfall about about the Sheridan is its DPM, its lack of DPM. But it's still a fantastic tank, really fun tank to play, and can still deal a lot of damage. So the two mediums are still there. The two heavies are still there. The Badger is still there, and he's just been blocked. He's just got a bit of block damage from the left side. So he now knows that there is a Death Star up there somewhere as well. So is he going to go and chase this Death Star? Is he going to go? He knows he's around this side of the map somewhere. There goes the Death Star on his team. Now he goes for the blind shot. Does that blind shot hit? We will find out soon enough. So his team are losing on supremacy points, but because he did cap base A, it's not losing dramatically. Like, it's one kill will change the score, and it could be one kill sort of that, and they'll be winning. The green team will be winning. So now he's going to use the side. He's going to use the mobility of the Sheridan to get around, and that was a beautiful shot there on that 50 TP. And he's going to stay this side of the map for now, which is good because he'll be able to get shots off without getting spotted because he does have that distance. Now the 50 TP over there is a one shot. He does manage to clear him for his first kill and 3.8k damage. So he hasn't done the best amount of damage yet, but there is still a lot of tanks, a lot of hit points, and there is the Death Star, still full hit points. So that blind shot didn't go anywhere near where the Death Star was. And just look at the Death Star's hit points now. Like, as soon as he gets spotted, everyone focuses him, and he has lost all of his hit points. And he does get another blind, or he does finally get a nice blind shot there into that guy, bringing down the most dangerous target. So now at least he can take a shot. If he can take care of this VK-72, God knows what he's doing. He will no longer be a one shot to any of the tanks left, any or both tanks left. You got the Badger, unless the Badger's shooting HE, but of course HE into the Sheridan is not the best of things because of the spaced armor all around. So he can potentially take a shot from one of these guys. So he has shots now. I actually like what he's doing here. It's a 2 versus 2. He does have shots on the IS-7, but he knows it's not an easy shot. So he's just going to wait. He was patient, he waited, and he does get a shot on that Badger, but unfortunately does get spotted. Now all he has to do is just stay here for now because the Martian is on his way. As soon as the Martian pushes up, it will take the attention of both of these tanks, as you can see here, and because it's taken the attention, he's now able to take care of the Badger. So very fantastic play there, absolutely fantastic play. And all of a sudden it's a 2 versus 1. The Martian has a lot of hit points left, and they are winning on supremacy points. So what he's got to do now, again, he's still got to play it safe. Because if given the IS-7 a shot, that IS-7 will go for the Sheridan because he's a more easier target to go for. So he needs to hide, and as soon as the IS-7 shoots, then he can come out and get a shot out. So there again is the shot on the IS-7, and look at the IS-7 going for him. I mean, it's the right choice. It definitely is the right choice. If you've got a shot on the Sheridan, go for the shot, because what's the point going for the Martian if you can get a shot on the IS-7, on the Sheridan. So a fantastic play there from the IS-7 as well, but it too little too late, game over, but they do win on supremacy points. So there's not too much damage left over. It would be a win anyway, but they do win on supremacy points, and he still gets 8,000 damage and a well-deserved ace. So I hope you enjoyed today's I hope you enjoyed today's OP replays. Hold my beer. I'm meadsy69, and I will catch you all soon. Bye bye. With